Hello, my name is Brian Brinker, and I'd like to tell you a bit about the IBM WebSphere Portal Experience Modeler. This video is a brief introduction to the Experience Modeler and its capabilities. Let's get started. By the end of this short video, you should be able to define what the Experience Modeler is and is not, describe key capabilities of the Experience Modeler and how those features bring value to a prototyping engagement, and to understand the basic architecture of the Experience Modeler. In addition, you should be able to describe 4 aspects of application prototyping. The Experience Modeler is a prototyping tool for creating web application user interfaces. It is both a framework and a development environment, and it has the following features. It creates UI visualizations of web-based applications using standard open-source technologies. It stores the sitemap and page layouts in a hierarchical data structure, or tree, which may be queried for information about the design or transformed into another XML format as an input for other applications. It accepts XHTML from a wide variety of sources and organizes it into content modules. Theme code dynamically generates the navigation modules based upon the demo contents. Projects are comprised of modular, loosely coupled components, the themes, the sitemap, subtrees, portlets, etc. And it does not assume that all users have no technical ability, yet it may also be used in that manner. Because of the following attributes, the Experience Modeler is well positioned to aid in the development of web user interfaces. Why is this? Well, it uses familiar open source technologies, XHTML, CSS, JavaScript, and sometimes XSLT. It imposes real-world constraints on the design and UI template construction, which means that prototypes may serve as a UI proof of concept. It's able to produce rich Internet application client UI prototypes with complete fidelity and significant code reuse in production. It employs logical content linking. This means that the links are portable between prototype projects. It has modular, loosely coupled components, which means that you can share these components between demo projects. You don't have to be a technical user or a coder in order to be productive with the Experience Modeler. And there's a well-established set of industry project templates with contents, skins, and themes that can be borrowed from any one of them. Here we get a simple look at the basic architecture of the Experience Modeler. Within the gray box, you have basically what is the tool, and in the dotted lines on the left, you can see what would be a typical demo project, which has the design XML and various portlet, skin, theme, XSLT modules. These are edited and maintained within the Portal Experience Modeler, and they're all combined when you push the button and transform the thing into output, which is parsed, giving the resultant set of stacked files on the right. So it's actually a very simple architecture. The schema for the Portal Experience Modeler demonstrates what is both possible and, perhaps more importantly, not possible when you create prototypes with the Experience Modeler. From this tree diagram here, you can see basically all of the elements that are possible to include within the Experience Modeler. On the left, you have the root node, which is called the design, which has one or more persona elements, which are basically the roles within the demo. Persona elements have associated with them one theme, which includes the header and the footer and any links that either of those modules have. And also the place, page, and subpage elements that you'll see down below. These constitute the navigation taxonomy, or the sitemap within each persona. The panel and portlet elements that you see attached to place, page, and subpage elements, those drive the layout of each page. And within the Experience Modeler UI, you can very easily configure these and add and delete pick up subtrees and copy them to other parts of the demo, swap content between personas, etc. The place, page, and subpage elements that you see here actually render as physical HTML pages in your demo. The panel elements show what are actually on these pages, or places, subpages, etc. And the links between, say, places and pages and subpages show the categorization of how you structure the content within your website. This is the tree aspect or sitemap that you can depict. The place element actually represents the top level navigation within the sitemap. Pages would then be the direct child pages underneath the place, and those in turn may have their own child pages, which are the subpage elements. Because each of these elements nests directly under the persona element, each persona or actor within your demo can have its own different tree showing the various types of users that might be articulated within the web application. And finally, there's the more general topic of the 4 essential components of any application prototype. First, in the upper left in the blue, is the analysis or the planning that goes into your demo. It is arguably the most important step. But after that, we have 3 additional components of a prototype that are nicely separated by the experience modeler. Here, these are shown as the structure, content, and the flow. Structure here refers to the taxonomy, or sitemap, if you will, the hierarchical organization, the tree, which is the framework into which you'll put all of your contents. The contents are then little modules. They're the portlets. They would include text, images, HTML, and whatever JavaScripted behavior that you might have. And the flow is the series of links that goes from one content module to the next that articulates the storyline or application behavior that you want to show. This process, this diagram, is generally iterative. You can take it in passes and improve upon it as you work it through with your customer. I'd like to thank you for your time and attention. I'm Brian Brinker for the Experience Modeler Development Team, and this has been Module 101, Introduction to the IBM WebSphere Portal Experience Modeler.